Greetings YouTube. I am Mr. Jack Sparrow. Well, it looks like HappyCabbie is claiming that he has gained 40 pounds in 2 weeks, and implicated that his detractors pushed him into doing it. And if you don't believe me, listen to it for yourself.
I overeat, I binge eat, and I am now back up to 330 pounds. I basically put on 40 pounds in a period of about 2 weeks. That's not very healthy, not very proud of it, but nevertheless, it is what it is.
You know what really interesting about that? Right before HappyCabbie invited Riff, aka Million Dialogue aka Cardinal Virtues, to his blog TV show, on May 15, 2012. He said that he only gained 5 pounds during the past week. Listen to it for yourself.
Does anybody else want to call in? Million Dialogue, do you want to call in? Goldgren, I actually gained 5 pounds this week.
Isn't that just lovely, ladies and gentlemen? His charge of rapid weight gain has changed from 5 pounds to an astronomical 40 pounds. Basically what that means is this. According to his statements, both on blog TV and on YouTube, he is claiming that during the period of May 15th through May 22nd, a week's time, that he managed to gain an additional 35 pounds. In order to gain 35 pounds in 1 week's time, one would have to gain about 5 pounds per day. Even for a guy of HappyCabbie's size and appetite. I find this extremely hard to swallow. Let me give each and every single one of my viewers a lesson in basic dieting and nutrition. According to WebMD.com, in order for an adult male to be properly nourished, he must consume at least 2,200 calories per day. Anything less than 2,200 calories, then the person in question is undernourished, and is likely going to bed hungry at night. Now, with that being said, I want you all to know this. 1 pound of weight gain is the equivalent of 3,500 calories. In order for a person to gain 1 pound per day, HappyCabbie would have to consume the minimum 2,200 calories just to survive, and in addition to that, he would need to consume 3,500 more calories in order to gain 1 pound of weight per day. This grand totals to exactly 5,700 calories. However, though, he did not say this. Instead, he made a much bolder claim. HappyCabbie said he has gained 35 pounds in 1 week's time, which again amounts to exactly 5 pounds per day. So let's do the math, shall we? This is how many calories one would have to consume in order to gain 5 pounds per day. 3,500 calories times 5 equals 17,500 calories, or 5 pounds. And let's not forget the 2,200 calorie daily intake. So the figure is a grand total of 19,700 calories per day. For people who still don't fully understand as to how much food this actually amounts to, let me break it down for you. 19,700 calories is the equivalent of 26 cheeseburgers from Burger King. Or 19,700 calories is the equivalent of 45 cans of chili. Or is the equivalent of 247 servings of grilled fish. Or is the equivalent of 370 Oreo cookies. Or is the equivalent of 717 ounces, or roughly around 45 pounds worth of white rice. And this is the amount of food one would have to eat in order to gain 5 pounds per day. All day. Every day. For an entire week. And now let's take a quick look at these series of pictures. These 3 pictures are of HappyCabbie from 3 different time periods. The first picture is of him in October 2011, where he weighed in at about 330 pounds. The picture in the center is where HappyCabbie weighed in at an all-time low of 290 pounds in April of 2012. And the third picture is from his video posted on May 22, 2012, where he claimed to have gained 40 pounds, and is now back at weighing in at 330 pounds? Give me a motherfucking break. If you are going to be dishonest, at least make your lies a little less transparent. You fucking weasel.